So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. The ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Championship game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. Getting closer to the 50.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with excellent field position. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USF.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The offense will set up on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The gain makes it second and medium. It's a reverse. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off here. Inside the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hand.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the same runner's got it again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's real. It's Savage. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab behind the line. It's Fox. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulls come up to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Not able to connect, incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
One play and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
See the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here we go. Third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Bulls.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the ball is picked off. Breaking free at midfield. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Savage. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Savage. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid game there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They'll run it here. Breaks free. Powers through. He's past the marker and still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Caught at the 30, still running. Look out, he's loose. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, USF.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's that wrinkle. The wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. That's a designed quarterback keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. To bootleg here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pocket behind the line. It's Savage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
2 Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They start the drive with a big throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play without pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Swung with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throwing for his running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play.
Their last chance here. Looking to scramble.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Makes a nice move there. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Moves out of the pocket.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.